Hello everyone, welcome to AI tutorials. In this video, we are going to learn about copy, view, sort functionality using NumPy. And these functionalities are widely used in the data science, so make sure you are very clear about each usage. We'll see one by one. As usual, first step we have to import the NumPy library. Then the first one is no copy, create an array, creating an array A using a range function. So totally it contains 9 values starting from 0 till 8. Now I am using another variable b equal to a. The meaning of this is you are referring the variable b towards the variable a. It means you are just taking the copy of it using call by reference. Now when we execute b, the b will be using the reference of a. So that's why both a and b contain same numpy array. Just to confirm whether both of them shares the same memory, we have another method. np dot shares memory a comma b. If we execute, we are getting true. It means both array a and array b shares the same memory. So here we are not taking any copy, just using the reference concept. Simple assignments: do not copy the copy of an array object. Instead, it uses the same ID of the original array to access it. Same ID means same memory location. So this is a one way of using it. Now let me introduce one new terminology. So print b, we know what is the array in b. Then b dot shape means it will display the shape of an array. It's a one dimensional array, contains 9 elements. Now we are going to change these shape into 3 cross 3 using shape functionality. B dot shape equal to 3 comma 3. It means these 9 value will be converted into 3 cross 3 matrix, 3 rows 3 column. See, when we print matrix B, this one dimensional array is converted into a two dimensional array as 3 rows 3 column. Why we are doing here is, now check what is an array A. You modified the array B. Due to this, the array A is also changed. So whatever you make changes in the variable B, it will be also replicated or updated in the array A. So the conclusion here is, while using reference variable, if we make any changes in the secondary array, this will affect the primary array also. Now the second type is view or shallow copy. This is also similar to the previous one, but here it will create a new array object that looks at the same data of the original array. Let me explain with an example. So once again creating an array a equal to np dot arrange. Now b equal to a dot view, print a, print b. This is a one more way we can able to get the copy of another array just by using view method. But the difference, I'll show it now. We didn't make any changes. So when you check the memory, both a and b shares the same memory. That's why we got true. Now what I'm going to do, same code, I'm changing the shape of an array b. So it is changed to 3 cross 3 and checking the array a. See the difference? The changes happened, or the changes applied only to the array b, but the array a remains the same. It means the primary array is not changed because we just used the view functionality. The exact usage of this view method is, we have a big data set with multi-dimensional data. You want to try out some manipulation in that particular data set without affecting its originality. At that time, this simple view method will be useful a lot, just one line of code. So in shallow copy, If you check whether both shares the same memory means yes, it shares the same memory. Even though the shape has been changed, but the data inside the array remains the same. In order to use the memory efficiently, the NumPy uses the same memory allocation. So it saves the memory. Then the third one is deep copy. It is a complete copy of an array and its data. It means you're going to take a copy and it's totally a different memory allocation. So we have an array a range. I'm just printing it and also the memory allocation of A, and you can see it here. Now B equal to A dot copy. It will take a deep copy, print B and print ID of B. See what happened? The memory allocation of A and B are totally different. It means when you want a deep copy, a different memory allocation, at that time you can use copy method. Just to cross verify, check whether it shares the same memory, you will get false. So let's do a short recap. When we use the assignment operator, it uses the reference of the original array. It shares the same memory, and also whatever the changes you are making it in the secondary array will affect the primary array. Then using view method, here you want to make some changes in the secondary array without affecting the primary array. At that time view will be more useful, but still it uses the same memory allocation. In the third type, you want to create a new copy of an array with different memory allocation. At that time you can use copy method. Hope you got a clear picture on how to use copy. Now the next topic is how to sort the array. This particular functionality also very important, especially during data cleaning. We used to sort the value as per our requirement. So I'm creating a multi-dimensional array using random functionality till value 16 and its size is 3 cross 3, 3 rows, 3 column. Now we'll implement the sort functionality to this array A. Always remember, by default if we sort, it will be in the row wise. Np dot sort A. So row wise means this one 14, 15, 15 in an increasing order. 2, 15, 15 already same value, 3, 7, 10. So by default it will sort in the row wise. Okay, now I want to sort in a column wise means, so sorting along the y axis, arr equal to np dot sort A, comma axis equal to 0. So this will sort in the y axis. So I'm just printing the original array and sorting the array. See the difference? This is an original array. Now it is sorting in the y axis. 2, 10, 15, then 3, 14, 15, then 7, 15, 15. So if you want to sort in y axis, the simplest way is axis is equal to 0. By default we know it will sort in the row wise, but still if you want to mention specifically means axis is equal to 1, then it will sort in the x axis. And the last method, it's a very interesting method. Sometimes we want to convert the multi-dimensional data into one dimensional, that is in a single row. At that time this method will be more useful. Even though this falls under sort category, we can also use it for conversion from multi-dimensional to one-dimensional data. ARR equal to np dot sort A, you know very well. Now axis equal to none. If you mention like this and just print and see the difference, this 3 cross 3 array is converted into 1D array. You can check the shape. So arr dot shape, see 9 comma 1, it's a 1D array. So in short, sort can be used to sort the data in the x-axis or y-axis as per your requirement. In addition to that, with this method we can also able to convert multi-dimensional array into a 1D array. Hope you got a clear picture about copy and sort arrays. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.